You know, I know, we all know that Iuno is a great DPS, sub-DPS, support, shielder, healer, and even eye candy if you fancy feet at S0. But that begs the question, what is there left for her to do at S6? A whole lot of damage apparently. And that is what I am here to showcase today. We will be showcasing Iuno at every single sequence node, except for this one. We are focused on her damage today. We will be playing her as a DPS with Shorekeeper and the one that I can't pronounce the name of, so I just call her Cock. But before we get into our showcases for today, I need to tell you guys a little bit about a website I've been using for all of my top-up needs. I am of course talking about Loot Bar. Loot Bar has been my go-to website lately when it comes to topping up. It's super simple too. All we're going to do is select the game we're looking to top up for, and you could save up to 21% off here. Look at how much cheaper this is already. We're saving nearly $23 off on this $100 bundle, which is absolutely massive. New customers will get an additional 10% off coupon on their first purchase as well, so be sure to take advantage of that. Alright, now that our payment has gone through, we will check back on our in-game, and as you can see, when I log back in, we have the Lunite in our account. If you are looking to save money with Loot Bar as well on all of the upcoming Wuthering Waves characters, be sure to use my link in the pinned comment and description to save up to 21% off today. The plan is simple. We're gonna take Iuno, we're gonna bring her over to Tower of Adversity with this team, and we're gonna compare her in the same team with the same echoes across all of her sequence nodes. Now, I want to preface that I do have Shorekeeper's S2 activated and I can't disable this, so it is going to be here for the entirety of the video. I also have Cock's S2, but I haven't activated yet, so I'll activate it at the end of the video after we already have Iuno S6, so it will not be impacting the damage that we have for the comparison. And Iuno, of course, is right now is an S0. I have her signature. Naturally, I have maxed out all of her traces, and these are the echoes that I am running on her. Feel decent about them. I'm still trying to get some better pieces, but I didn't have a ton of time to farm, so we're making do with what we have. And then these are the stats for my Shorekeeper and Cock. Her pieces actually are not that great, but I don't really care about her damage that much. It's really just for the buffs, so it's all good. So we're going to go into Tower of Adversity. We're going to compare them. I'm going to turn off the microphone and camera for that. We're just going to have some gameplay and some music, and then I will go over all of the sequences and my opinions on them at the end of the video. So enjoy the showcases.
アスタご清聴ありがとう。そうプレリュードは華麗にこの詩をフィナーレに捧げよう。華麗に優雅に新鮮さつけご清聴ありがとう。そうプレリュードは華麗にこの詩をフィナーレに捧げよう。少し遊んであげる。私を見なさい。火が満ちたわ。任せたわ。これが心入力星の歌ご清聴ありがとう。完璧なフィネス開演の時間だ。華麗に優雅に楽しませることね。矢の式は私に答えなさい。ついに君を告げる。入力アドアスタご清聴ありがとう。そうプレリュードは華麗に美しいハーモニーこれが運命のアンサンブル。まばたき禁止よ。与えなさい。これが私の決意。行く先は全て会話。未来がこれが心作り変える。任せたわ。破壊入新鮮さつけご清聴ありがとう。開演の時間だ。少し遊んであげる。答えなさい。火が満ちたわ。矢の敵は真実に任せたわ。いいんだ。この身をも誓いをなす。入力新鮮さつけご清聴ありがとう。そうプレリュードは華麗に美しいハーモニーこの詩をフィナーレに捧げよう。華麗に優雅に楽しませる。全て導く。これが私の決意。ついに君を告げる。兵器入力アドアスタご清聴ありがとう。美しいこれが運命のアンサンブル。まばたき禁止よ。私を見に行く先は全て私に答えなさい。入力アドアスタご清聴ありがとう。この詩をフィナーレに捧げよう。まばたき禁止よ。それだけだよ。答えなさい。火が満ちたわ。ついに君を告げる。入力星の歌よ
And with that, we have concluded our Iuno sequence comparison. I hope that it was sufficient enough. I know I'm not the best WuWa player, so I'm sorry if any of the gameplay was a little sloppy. But to go over my thoughts on her individual sequences, I think that her S1 is pretty good. You know, a 40% attack is nothing to scoff at for sure. It's quite a bit. And on top of that, she is restoring 1 point of resonance energy per second. I don't really think she needs that, but you know, it's nice regardless. You know, those two becoming immune to interruption as well. I personally didn't really notice that, but that may come in handy, I'm not sure. So overall, I think it's pretty decent. If you get this, you know, if you get a double Iuno, I don't think you're going to be unhappy. It's a solid damage increase, but she definitely doesn't need this one. Her S2, I think, is pretty big, especially if you're playing her with Augusta, but this also applies to herself as well. It's a very big damage increase. I mean, I'm sure you saw when we played the S2 Iuno. Her 40% amp turns to 80% amp. That's a lot of amp. So she gets a lot of damage. It does a lot. It's very good. S3 as well is a pretty solid jump up in damage. The damage of her basic attack, skill, and dodge counter when she's in her lunar cycle is increased by 65%. Which is a pretty significant increase. The second part here, I don't fully understand. If someone wants to tell me what that means in the comments, by all means. Maybe that means you're open to a new type of combo with her, I'm not sure. I use the same one for most of the video except for when we got to S6. So if I was supposed to use a different one from S3 onward, I apologize. I did not know what that was. Her S4, I think, is probably the worst of her sequences. you know, but if you're going for S4, you might as well go for S6, right? Grants a shield equal to 160% of her attack. Grants a shield equal to 160% of her attack to all resonators for 30 seconds, and it cannot be passed on to the incoming resonator. I mean, okay. Great. Serves absolutely no damage increase for her, so that's why I didn't show it in the video. I don't really think you need this at all, personally. This is kind of a me sort of Eidolon sequence, sorry. S5 is a 20% liberation damage bonus. This may not seem like a lot, but all of her damage is liberation damage, so you're effectively giving yourself a 20% bonus to all of those. It's decent. It wasn't like a massive increase, but it was solid. Like you'll see gains from it. It's definitely not worth going all the way to S5 and then being like, this is where I want to stop. This is a good stopping point, because it's not. Now, of course, the real talking point is her S6, which increases the damage multiplier of her heavy attack absolute fullness by 1,600%. I can't believe that's a number that even just came out of my mouth. I mean, the jump from like doing like 35k to like 800k was ridiculous. I mean, it's an insane jump in damage. Also gives her 100 points of sentience again, and it resets her skill cooldowns when she's in her new moon state. So you basically get to do everything again. It's just a ginormous damage jump. I mean, it is meant to make her a very, very strong DPS, and it succeeds because holy, she did damage when we were playing that. And then for Cox, 2 sequences. I activated these at the very end after we did the S6 showcase without this, because I felt it wouldn't really be fair to showcase it with this and not with S0. It'd be a weird comparison. Anyways, this one, her first sequence, I didn't really care about, honestly. It's not why I pulled it. The second one is why I wanted her. The 40% arrow damage bonus. It's a nice little bump for Iuno. Gives her some more damage, and that's really what we're looking for. But overall, I'm very happy with her performance across all sequences, even at S0, which is what I did most of my testing with because I was trying to get the team rotation and everything down. She felt super strong. I was able to clear every single Tower of Adversity floor with it. It was fine. And I know that I have S2 Shorekeeper. I can't disable these though, so it is what it is. And I don't know if I said earlier, but these are the weapons I have on these two. Anyways, I hope that this was informative. I hope it was entertaining. I had a good time making it, and I'm looking forward to playing more S6 Chino because I love her. And I love the damage that she's given me. So, thank you for watching. Take care. Oh, and also join the Discord.